And welcome back in, everyone, to Cracked Racquets coverage of the 2025 USTA Billie Jean King Girls 16s and 18s National Championships. Well, if our first match was any foreshadowing of what's to come, this promises to be another battle. Of course, it's Girls 16s semifinal action. Fourth-seeded Paige Wygodzki taking on 17th-seeded Chen. Alex Gruskin here. We'll talk you through the backgrounds of each of these players as we begin. But, boy, again, anytime you've got semifinal action, wild card into the Junior U.S. Open on the line, promises to be a fun day of action. So as play continues, I say those four magical words again. Let's play some tennis. Chen, the rising junior out of San Diego, California. Always has to be nice to be on home soil for an event of this magnitude. Cut from the lefty, Wygodzki. Wygodzki, also a rising junior. She's out of Huntington, New York. Chen, current number 16 in her class. Wygodzki up to number 9. That, according, of course, to the most recent tennis recruiting Babylon National rankings. Here, that wind has picked up here as our semifinal begins.
Cursor.
Fascinating to note as we've hit the semifinals. Not only do we have a chair umpire, but a full lines crew. Calls will be taken out of the players' hands. Again, makes sense, magnitude of the moment. Want to make sure we pull out all the stops. Ground strokes are powerful. First look for me at either of these players this week. Of course, for Chen, dominant yesterday in a 6-2, 6-1 straight set victory over Nicole Davlechina. Wygodzki yesterday pushed the distance. Ultimate ultimately earned a 7-5, 5-7, 6-4 victory over Kiana Smith. Just like that, it's a breakpoint chance for Wygodzki. Well, again, pressures are raised. It's a semifinal stage. We saw the back-and-forth affair of just about every game in our earlier match. That was just a quarterfinal.
Game, Wygodzki. First game.
Wygodzki breaks to start. The 4 seed off to a fast start. Of course, Wygodzki in the round of 16, a 1-1 victory over 16-seeded Kara Garcia. In that round, Chen pushed to 3 sets by Anya Aurora. Again, you look at some of the past illustrious champions of this event. We just saw Alyssa on through to the girls' 18 semifinals. The 2022 champion, a 3-set win over top seed Akasha Urobo. Ishika Ashar seeded in this year's girls' 18s draw. Obviously, Tatum Evans, Reese Brantmeyer off to All-American things at UNC. You look at the list of past girls' 16s champions, again, as impressive as the girls' 18s. Names like Austin, Garrison, Mary Jo Fernandez, and others, illustrious past champions of this prestigious event. Who's going to add their name to the list this season? 2 victories away from doing so. Each of the 2 players on your screen, Paige Wygodzki, rising junior out of Huntington, New York. The early break 1-love lead. Yeah, that's a point. The cutter, first serve, ending up back on the ad side. That's how you know you're hitting the slice successfully. And then corner to corner, she sends Chen.
Out. 15 off.
First game jitters perhaps there with the double fault. To 30 all we go.
40-15, correction.
Oh.
30 all.
Yeah, 30 all is indeed the correct score. a break point chance right back for Elin Chen. Yeah, that's how you fight off a break point.
Advantage, Wygodzki.
Oh, sends her into the corner. What a backhand cross from Wygodzki. Holds to consolidate. And takes the early 2-love lead. Show you that winner one more time. Yeah, right off the line. But it's now on Elin Chen to find a way to respond. High and heavy, just out of Chen's strike zone. Do you take 2 steps back? Do you try and short hop it? That's the calculation she's making. All right. 3 points behind the serve always help. What a deadly combination.
15,
High and heavy in the outer third to buy herself time to get back into the point, and then again that little short angle flip. She's got the early recipe. Breakpoint chances again here for Wygodzki as Chen struggling to deal with that lefty, sort of high and heavy spin and pace being thrown her way. And it's another break. Everything going the way of the number 4 seed, Paige Wygodzki, the lefty from New York. 3-love double break opening set lead. Alex Gruskin here. Appreciate all of you joining us for this prestigious 2025 USTA Billie Jean King Girls 16s and 18s National Championship event. Of course, again, to be associated with one of the game's greats, Billie Jean King, just raises the stakes. The intensity, the prestige of an event like this incentivizes every player to look to play, and certainly, again, all Billie Jean King has done throughout the course of her career, her life, is inspire so many. Her next great work, Trailblazers, the unmatched story of women's tennis, a book by Billie Jean King with Jolie Christine, celebrates the incredible achievements of women in tennis with this beautifully illustrated collection of biographies. Young readers will be captivated by the stories and inspiring records of trailblazing athletes like Billie Jean King, Serena and Venus Williams, Naomi Osaka, and many more. You can order your copy today. All you got to do is scan that QR code on your screen. Again, Trailblazers, the unmatched story of women's tennis, available now everywhere. What can Chen look to do to try and disrupt the rhythm here of Paige Wygodzki, or maybe more than anything, just look to insert her own tempo within this match? Feels like she's just constantly been on the stretch, subject to every whim, every dictation by Wygodzki. Just steady big hitting from Wygodzki into the outer thirds. just when you think maybe she's bought herself some time to play some offense. Forehand sails a little long on her. 30 love Wygodzki looking to separate here in the opening set. I mean, come on. What a 2 forehand combination. Defensive to buy herself time. But Chen leaves her response short, and Wygodzki is just there to capitalize. Again, it was Wygodzki who had a 3-hour battle yesterday. Chen, who was through in less than 60 minutes. And it's a hold at love. 4 love Wygodzki leads.
Wygodzki leads 4 games to love, 4 set.
I don't know what you do.
Love it.
You try to take bigger cuts if you're Elin Chen, but I don't know if that's her game style. And certainly, again, the forehand sprang a little bit long on her thus far, but anything in the strike zone, Wygodzki is just accelerating through. There it is. All right. If that's what it's going to take every point, good luck to Elin Chen here today, but that's just disciplined, waiting for her moment. Line opened up and she capitalized.
$15.30.
Oh, yeah, I think she missed it. Call came a little late, but I think it was correct.
15-4.
Push that forehand a little long. These longer points, the construction, you're starting to see the shape of what it'll take Chen today. But right now, again, everything going the way of Wygodzki, the rising junior from New York. Break point chances for 5-love in the opening set. All right. It's one fought off.
30-40.
Yeah, it was a cut, a worthy cut, the sort of cut you take up for love. 2 break points fought off. Maybe this is where the rally starts.
Advantage, Chen.
Ah, but there it is, the big hitting. Once again on display from Wygodzki. What side do you target? The forehand wing comes in so high and heavy. The backhand wing just line drive pace. All right, a little offense. Starting to step into a few things. She's on the board. Chen grinds her way to a hold. 4-1 though. Wygodzki still out in front opening set. Of course, our other semifinal now underway as well. 17th seeded Hannah Aralt, the last player still alive in the girls 16 singles and doubles competitions. She's taking on 33rd seeded Brooke Kwan. Of course, you've got women's doubles quarterfinals coming up in about an hour. No player still alive in both draws in the girls' 18th competition, with the elimination of Arobo Rodriguez in singles today. Again, those girls' 18 singles semifinals coming tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Now set, it'll be Alyssa Ahn versus Alexis Nguyen. Maya Iyengar taking on Julieta Pareja. 4-1 Wygodzki leads. A few errors trickling in there. Chen able to find a little better offense, but Wygodzki still out in front, still the freedom to swing freely. Interesting. Again, she came out so hot, and you thought, okay, if she can sustain this, yeah, this match is hers. A few errors trickling in, a little better depth here from Chen. Good swing. I like the aggressive cut, the redirect there. Gotta keep her honest with the down the line. Those big swings for Wygodzki. She anticipates really well, but if you can get her off balance, get her on the stretch, she leaves you that slice to be attacked. Chen, a breakpoint chance back. Serve from Wygodzki. Fights off break point number 1.
40.
Couple of big serves, clutch serving from the number 4 seed. Fights off 2 break points, gets us to deuce.
Advantage, Wygodzki.
Oh, ridiculous. 3 big serves and a clutch big forehand.
Wygodzki leads 5-1.
Wygodzki fights off 2 break points. Keeps the separation, holds on to the double break lead. 5-1 opening set. Forehand line, though, is a good play.
115.
Wygodzki can get a little loose with her forehand when pushed into that outer third, but backhand sailing on Chen there. Chance for Wygodzki to run away with a fast opening set. What do you do? It's the girls' 16s, and it's already that sort of forehand combination. Insane. This ball cross court, high and heavy. You are just pushed so deep into the corner. Your momentum's going all the way back, and then just picture perfect the inside-out forehand. doing all she can, but it's just relentless. The firepower from Wygodzki, the depth off both wings. And it truly is both wings. Not just 2 more break points, 2 set points coming up for the number 4 seed.
Game and first set.
Thunderous. That's how I'd describe the performance of 4th-seeded Paige Wygodzki in set number 1. Just everything was clicking on all cylinders, and the pace just allowed her to blitz through in every rally. Six one, she grabs the opening set, and the question becomes, is there anything short of, again, Wygodzki's level dropping Chen can do to disrupt Wygodzki's rhythm, change the tempo of this match? I don't know. The high and heavy, it's just off the backhand wing, tough for Chen to generate anything when that ball's at her shoulder. Again, when she's played that forehand line, forced Wygodzki to hit her forehand on the run. She's had some success with that play, no doubt. And look, we've had multiple deuce games throughout the course of the opening set. I think 6-1 doesn't quite do it justice. Again, how competitive that opening set truly was, but there's just a little extra juice. A little extra everything on the ball of Wygodzki as you see players have left the court following the opening set. I know we mentioned it on an earlier change event, but just your reminder. Such a pleasure to have this event be associated with Billie Jean King, her latest work for the tennis world to enjoy. Trailblazers, the unmatched story of women's tennis by Billie Jean King, with contributions from Julie Christine. It's a celebration of the incredible achievements of women in tennis with a beautifully illustrated collection of biographies. Young readers will be captivated by the stories, the inspiring records of trailblazing athletes like Billie Jean King, Serena and Venus Williams, Naomi Osaka, and so many more. You can order your copy today by scanning the QR code on your screen. Trailblazers, the unmatched story of women's tennis, available now. Obviously, again, to have Billie Jean King associated with an event with so many illustrious past champions. So many of our recent champions, of course, going on to find significant success immediately in the pro tennis world. Of course, an opportunity for the girls 16s champion to compete in the U.S. Open Juniors main draw wildcard offered to them. Worth noting that's not all being offered, of course, in the girls 16s championship. Finalists going to get an Orange Bowl main draw wildcard. That Orange Bowl, of course, one of the most prestigious events on the junior calendar as well, taking place in December. Finalists, again, going to get a wild card into the 16s main draw. 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place, going to get opportunities to compete at high-level ITF junior events as well. So, again, it's the incentivizing for these athletes. It's the marquee event, and if you succeed, you will be granted more opportunities to test yourself against the best of the best. Of course, by the way, speaking of the best, you got to be the best lines people in the country to get the opportunity to work this prestigious event. I thank you to all of them for sacrificing their time for what is often a thankless job. Hear that wind starting to rip in the background as well. Current update. Temperatures now 1:17 p.m. Pacific time. 75 degrees, ideal for tennis. A little windy, but nothing too bad. 68% humidity, so probably playing a little hotter than that 75 number. Still ideal. And again, a few clouds in the sky, but the Barnes Tennis Center has just been a beautiful venue for an event like this each and every year we've been here. A thank you to the team behind the scenes, Lorne, Nick Kuehl, everyone who helps make an event like this possible. You See Elin Chen returning to the court. We will be ready to rock and roll here. Set number 2. Is there anything the rising junior out of San Diego, California can do to change up the tempo here? Again, she's 42-13 over her last 52 weeks of junior competition. Or will it continue to be the girls 16's Winter Nats champ, the rising junior out of Huntington, New York, Paige Wygodzki, who will get a chance to show her stuff at the biggest of stages. Again, Wygodzki 40-9 over her last 52 weeks of competition. Wins Winter Nats. Champion at the Battle of Boca as well for the women's open event. You get a lot of good players playing there. There's will change ends. Time called by the chair. Second set ready to get underway. It'll be Wygodzki serving first. Can the 4 seed put her foot on the gas pedal? Continue to find a way to roll here today. 6-1 she'll serve after taking the opening S. She'll serve love all to start set number 2.
Second set, Wygodzki to serve.
Oh, that backhand. It is more potent, in my opinion, than the forehand. You can only imagine how many righties over the years have tried to pepper that wing. You do feel like, again, that high and heavy backhand she can play can get up on your backhand shoulder real quick for a righty, but the pace has been something else today. Stop it.
30 left.
Just stop it. Well, again, if she keeps rolling like this, I don't know if there's anything Elin Chen can do, and that's not meant to be disrespectful. It's meant to display the admiration I have for this Wygodzki performance. Putting on a show for us. I mean, we could just watch this game on repeat. This is as high a level as anything we saw in our 18s quarter as well. Game point chances for the quick hold at love. All right, she can miss.
40-15.
Happens to the best of us. Still the right play, the right serve, the right setup. late call
Hey,
coming, but
Wygodzki.
I too believe it was the correct one. So Wygodzki does hold 4-1 love. Didn't need to hit the balls over. Elin Chen's coming this way. Wygodzki holds 4-1 love. You didn't see any pushback from Chen there either. I think she knows she missed it long. Again, we've got a full lines crew for the first time. Luxury of semifinal action. We can narrow our focus. Of course, we were 3 sites wide for most of this week. And again, a credit to all the hosts in San Diego, people behind the scenes who make an event like this possible. Elin Chen's got to find something early in this set. Went down too fast, too quickly in set number 1. 6-1 love here. She trails.
Love 15.
All right, there's a response.
15 all.
Well, that assertive step forward. Where's that forehand been? Good rally tolerance.
30-15.
Those longer points have leaned the way of Elin Chen. I say lean because even then Wygodzki's had her moments. Has to find an early hold here just to, again, slow things down, get back on track.
$40.15. 40-30. Game, 10. One game all, second set. Love 15. Love 30.
So what can Elin Chen do to capitalize on this momentum? 2-1 she leads second set. It's a different tempo. She's swinging a little more aggressively. Again, the level from Wygodzki in set number 1 was so high. If she sustained that, yeah, she was going to run away with this one comfortably, but it's credit to Elin Chen, the persistence. Certainly the loosest Wygodzki service game we've seen of the match to date. And so it's Chen who strikes first with the break, 2-1. Can she consolidate, though?
Left, second serve.
And just a few more errors adding up here for Wygodzki.
15-0.
Yeah, a little lucky with the left tape there, but
15-0.
still, again, an aggressive swing. Missed it. Wow.
15-30.
Certainly was close. And I do like the way when I've always enjoyed that decision from Elin Chen to pull that forehand line. I'm never going to question that choice. And the weight of shot just too much there from Wygodzki. An excellent bounce back from the number 4 seed. Two breakpoint chances coming up.
Wait for one. 15-40. Game.
A break right back, and that's an excellent bounce back, just back to her smooth, tempoed, big hitting. That 3/4 ball from Wygodzki today has been more than enough. Back on Serve we go, 2-all. That's a great ball from Chen.
Love.
Wait, no, must have missed it wide. The late call there. I heard 15 love. She's just not winning those exchanges.
15 off.
So maybe the first one wasn't called out and I missed a call. Maybe I heard love 15, just heard it correctly. Because I thought that first one landed good for Elin Chen. And evidently 15 all, yes, it did. Good defense.
15-30.
Have to do the little things well. Have to find a way to extend points if your Elin Chen does so successfully there. This is a big game here. You just feel like, again, Wygodzki's got the weapons advantage. If she can just find a way to get back out in front, might she be able to run away with things? Game point chance to retake that lead. Wygodzki back out in front.
Big
Big hitting Ryzen Jr. 6-1, 3-2 lead here in our semifinal. Alex Gruskin here. Again, appreciate all of you who have joined us for our coverage. It's the sort of event that deserves this sort of spotlight. It's the top juniors in the country, all descending upon San Diego for just a week of fantastic action. And again, even if you're not still remaining in the front draw, if you made a run in that consolation, the opportunity to play in front of the top college coaches each and every day this week, as they all descended, of course, upon the Barnes Tennis Center to get their eyes on the best up-and-coming talent this country has to offer. So earlier today, Stanford commit, or soon-to-be Stanford freshman, I should say, Alyssa Ahn advancing to the semifinals. Her upset victory over top seed Akasha Urobo in the girls' 18s. Means we're robbed of the matchup between Urobo and Pareja that perhaps many were looking forward to, but her final tomorrow, on versus Alexis Nguyen, that's going to be absolute war. Very much looking forward to that battle. Very much looking forward to all of championship weekend. Of course, that starts here with our girls' 16 semifinals, and again, our other matchup right now on court, Hannah Arol taking on Brooke Kwan. Winner of that faces the winner of this in tomorrow's championship match. In the meantime, Elin Chen, pressure back on her shoulders. The rising junior down a set, down 2-3 here in the second.
Love.
Yeah, right back to it comes Elin Chen. A great response here.
30 love.
Playing some offense, asserting herself. Elin Chen holds for 3-all, so she does indeed respond. All right.
Love 15.
Finding a little something and just, again, swinging a little bit more freely. You always got to wonder, does the pressure of the moment you get closer to a finish line, how does it start to add up?
All.
I mean, the defense, the full stretch.
15-30.
Gotta show you that effort one more time. Could not have hit the +1 backhand better, and yet just asking that extra question. As the pressure stacks up, it becomes that much more valuable. No, and a loose double fault, so break point chances coming up here for Elin Chen. Elin Chen back out in front. Two-game swing this time goes the way of the 17 seed as she looks to force a decider. It's just, again, it's starting to vacillate a little, right? Getting a little hot and cold. Four 3 out in front. Elin Chen stays. Alex Gruskin here. Would be a full deciding set. Of course, 10-minute break in between sets as well. Still a long way to go between now and then, of course, as we've seen a couple of two-game swings now back to back to back here. Who can grab momentum in this set by the horns again? It's consistent depth from Elin Chen, stepping in now a little more comfortably as well. Still certainly too close to call this set, but this is what you expect as championship weekend unfolds. It was a 3-hour match earlier. Alyssa Ons come from behind 3-set victory. Top seed Akasha Urobo. Why expect anything different here? with great pressure. Corner to corner to corner we go. The slices come out and Chen connects. Just comfortable hitting from the 17 seed. The San Diego native making a comeback push. All of a sudden, you think momentum's been grabbed. Not the case. How's that for a cut?
30-40.
Immense racket speed, and just like that, it's a break point chance right back for Wygodzki. Not to be. Break point chance fought off. Back to deuce we go. But it's another breakpoint chance earned by the steady big hitting of the New Yorker Wygodzki. finds the break back.
4 games
Let's
all.
talk about finding a different gear to hit. Some errors had leaked in, so she slowed things down, played to bigger targets. If she can find a hold here, the pressure starts to mount, and you just wonder, was that a back-breaking break for Chen? It's a great forehand. It sounded a little different, right?
15 all. Yes.
Wygodzki thought Chen may have missed a little long. The chair confirming no, she did not.
Out. 15-30.
No momentum yet for Wygodzki. It's another look in a return game right back for Chen. So smart, so measured, so successful. Corner to corner, she stands you. Was waiting for a call that never came, but no doubt about the second one. Back and forth. We keep trading breaks. Elin Chen finally puts herself a game away from a deciding set. 5-4 out in front here in the second. Alex Gruskin here again. It is our girls 16 semifinals. Other match underway right now on the grounds as well. Girls 18's doubles quarterfinals now underway. Got a lot of good action spread out across the Barnes Tennis Center. Of course, a beautiful venue for an event like this. And look, this is the premier event. The list of past champions illustrious, whether you look at the most recent champs or, of course, you want to go back in history. Tracy Austin, Zena Garrison, Pam Shriver, Mary Jo Fernandez. Want to go more recent than that, of course, players like Cece Bellis, Sonia Kennan, Shelby Rogers. Oh, Madison Keys, all the games greats filtering through this San Diego event. It's the premier event on the American Junior Tennis calendar, offers an opportunity to compete on the pro circuit.
Time.
Once again, how's that for a response?
Love 15. Out.
There it is.
15-0.
No doubt that one missed wide. Just a little delayed the call.
Out. 30-15.
She's just slowed things down, bought herself time, certainly played more offense in this set as well. Taking advantage of any dip in level from Wygodzki. She's got herself 2 points away from a decider. Oh, come on.
30 out.
What do you even do against a forehand like that? Nothing you can. Nothing you can.
40-30.
Set, point, Elin Chen.
Deuce.
Not yet.
Advantage. Chen.
Must have been just off the back of the line. 2 set points fought off by 4th-seeded Paige Wygodzki. She's staying alive as she tries to avoid a decider, but thin margins. One of your longest points of the match, one of your best as well. The brave, bold, big hitting off the racket of Paige Wygodzki. Come on now. Which of these backhands was most impressive? Take your pick. And then opens things up with the forehand inside out, a break point chance to extend the set. Back to deuce we go. Another break point chance coming up. And she can get that ball high and heavy on the Elin Chen shoulder. Chen certainly struggled with that response. Connects on the return. Set point fought off. Break secured. We will play on in set number 2. Wygodzki finding another break back. This time to extend the set 5-all. Who's going to find a hold here in set number 2? Can anyone find a hold down the home stretch? Again, full third set would loom.
Lot 15.
If we've learned anything, it's certainly you expect a break here, right?
All.
How's that for a big first serve? The rare wide serve on that deuce side. Like the change of tactic. How's this for a pressure-packed point? Can she find a first serve here, Paige Wygodzki? Steps into the return and fires. So once again, it's another momentum swing. This one in the favor of Chen. Look at the depth on that return of serve, and then just no hesitation. Break point chance coming up. Because of course. The slice pass. Someone call Martina.
Advantage. Wygodzki.
Ball certainly stayed low, didn't it? Chance to grab her first lead of the second set. Since One Love, excuse me. There you hear the roar. For the first time since One Love in the set, Paige Wygodzki inches out in front. You give her a little time, she'll strike. She's hit that forehand line, both lines, so effectively. 6'5", the rising junior from New York, inches out in front. Over the 2-hour mark now in this one. Alex Gruskin here. Thank you to all of you joining us. Other semifinals still out on court right now as well. Doubles quarterfinals for the girls 18s currently out there doing battle. It's the premier event on the American Junior Tennis calendar. The 2025 USTA Billie Jean King Girls 16s and 18s National Championships. And a reminder, even in the 16s, you're competing for prestige. Opportunity, of course, for a main draw wild card to the U.S. Open Junior Girls Singles competition. The stakes are certainly high. The pressure rises, and for the first time, she will serve to stay now alive in the match. She had set point. Can Elin Chen find a way to recover? Work her way back in this one. That is a thunderous start to the return game.
115.
Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging.
Person.
Big cut. Leaks a little wide. Chen 2 points away from forcing the breaker. Game points to force the tiebreak. Let's go to the breaker. First to 7, win by 2. Will it be a full third set? Will this be where Paige Wygodzki seals her spot in tomorrow's final? Who will be willing to be brave, be bold, swing big here down the stretch under pressure? Finds a forehand line.
1-0, Chen.
It's been her best shot, her best weapon, attacking play here today. Mini break consolidated for now. 2-love Elin Chen. There it is. And it's a willingness to keep swinging boldly. It's what keeps her in this set, even through some of the errors. Even through some of the high-level stuff we've seen. Certainly on the side of Elin Chen here in this second set. Back on serve, I say with quotation marks. They'll switch sides every 6 points.
3-1.
Call confirmed by the chair. Must have just missed it. But look, this is her game. Again, the longer rallies have certainly leaned in the direction of Chen, but Wygodzki saw her space, took the strike. The backhand line's been so good all match. That one just leaking a little bit on her. So back out in front by a mini break, 3-1 for Chen. Will gladly accept her first free point in quite some time. Maybe her biggest serve of the match. And what a time to find that serve, that forehand combination. There's some firepower here as Chen consolidates her momentary mini break lead. Misses it wide, a little bit off the net tape, certainly. Oh, the defense out of the corner, that backhand from Chen after the high and heavy forehand pushed her into that ad side. She's just handled the pace far better, on point. And once again, she is 2 points away. Remember, she's had a set point already. Has been up a break, or I should say up a hold, for just about all of this set. It was the late push from Wygodzki and that momentary 6-5 lead, but Chen 2 points away from forcing a decider. That's a response. Love that she just keeps swinging. Big picture, that's the play. That's the pathway to finding her upside. Love the play to sneak forward as well. We've got ourselves a tie break.
5-4.
Set
Chen.
is on the racket of Chen. Remember, they will switch sides after the 12th point of this tie break should we need it. First to 7, win by 2. Chen found a serve and a forehand. Maybe her best of the match earlier in the tiebreak, and down the stretch, can she keep that same rhythm? What a return. High and heavy depth every time for both of these players. But here in set number 2, Wygodzki's had her back against the wall. She's just come up with the goods. 3 straight points from 5-2 down 5-all. Wanted confirmation. It hit the back of the line. So here we go. 4 straight points from 5-2 down. And a match point coming up for the big hitting Paige Wygodzki. Perfection from Paige. 5 straight points down the set stretch of the second set tiebreak. Your 2025 USTA Billie Jean King Girls 16 singles finalist, the rising junior from Huntington, New York. Paige Wygodzki threw in straight sets, was down a break for just about all of the second set breaker. Wygodzki advances. First woman through to the girls 16 singles final. Awaiting the result, of course, Hannah Aralt, Brooke Kwan still out on court. We will have that girls 16 singles final, a spot in the U.S. Open main draw on the broadcast for you all. The matchup 1:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So that'll be our first match of the day. We'll have our girls 18 semifinals later in the day as well. All of it part of our championship weekend coverage of the most prestigious event on the American Junior Tennis calendar, the 2025 USTA Billie Jean King National Championships. A tip of the cap, of course, to semifinalist Elin Chen by finishing in the top 5. She has guaranteed herself an ITF Junior Circuit wild card. But her run in the main draw comes to an end. Wygodzki, 6-1-7-6. She is through. That will do it for our Friday coverage. Of course, a thank you, as always, to the team in San Diego. They do so much behind the scenes to make everything you see possible. Appreciate their efforts each and every year in continuing to ensure this remains the most prestigious event on the American Junior calendar. Of course, a thank you to our team here at Cracked Racquets for all they do behind the scenes to make things possible as well. And last but most importantly, a thank you to all of you viewers who tune in and again, provide these sort of players with the atmosphere, the spotlight they deserve. Again, we will be back with our coverage of the girls 16 singles final, 1:30 p.m. Eastern time for tomorrow. For now, signing off for everyone who contributed to our broadcast. I'm your host, Alex Gruskin. You're watching Cracked Racquets exclusive coverage of the 2025 USTA Billie Jean King Girls 16s and 18s National Championships. We will see you all tomorrow at 1:30 for the girls 16 singles final.